So there's the snake, right? And you're some tree-dwelling primate and the snake eats you, and that sucks. So let's watch out for the damn snakes. And then you think, well, wait a minute. Your brain grows and you think, wait a minute. Well, there's not just a snake. There's where snakes live. Why don't we just get the hell out of the tree and go hunt down the snakes and get rid of them? So those are sort of like potential snakes. And so the snake becomes potential snake, and it's the same circuit that you're using to do this thinking. And then you get rid of the damn snakes. It's like St. Patrick chases them out of Ireland. No more snakes. Everything's paradise. It's like, no. That's not how it works at all. Well, now you've got the human snakes. You're a tribe. You've got tribal enemies. You've got to defend yourself against the human snakes, right? So maybe your empire expands and you get rid of all the human snakes. And then what happens? Well, they start to grow, develop inside. It's like you get rid of all the external enemies and you make a big city, and all of a sudden there's enemies that pop up inside, because the snake isn't just the snake in the garden, and the snake isn't just the possible snake, and the snake isn't just the snake that's your enemy. The snake is your friend, right? Because your friend can betray you. And then it's even worse than that, because you can betray you. And so even if you get rid of all the outside snakes, you've got an inside snake, and God only knows what it's up to. And that's why the bloody Christians associated the snake in the Garden of Eden with Satan. It's unbelievably brilliant. Because you got to think, what's the enemy? Well, it's the snake. Fair enough. But, you know, that's good if you're a tree-dwelling primate. But if you're a sophisticated human being, you know, with 6 million years of additional evolution, and you're really trying to solve the problem of what it is that's the great enemy of mankind, well, it's the human propensity for evil, right? As such. Well, that's the figure of Satan. That's what that figure means. Just like there's a logos that's the truth that speaks order out of chaos at the beginning of time, there's an antithetical spirit, the hostile brother. That's Cain to Abel, which we'll talk about next week. That's doing exactly the opposite. That's motivated by absolutely nothing but malevolence and the willingness to destroy. And it has every reason for doing so. And that's what's revealed in the next story, in Cain and Abel, in one paragraph. The first glimmerings of that, outside of the strange insistence by the Christian mystics, let's say, on the identity between the snake in the Garden of Eden and the author of all evil himself.